You arrive here because something inside you knows there's more freedom, more ease, more truth beneath patterns that have held you for years. In this practice, you will be guided to tap directly into the places where limiting beliefs live and to reprogram them quickly so they no longer shape your choices. Breathe with me now. Feel the inhale expand your chest, the exhale releasing a little of the tension you carry. I'll give you a clear sequence, simple words to speak, and a gentle pacing so you can do this safely. Stay with me as we set the ground beneath you for the inner work ahead. Together, we'll address core blocks, those deep-rooted subconscious beliefs like, I'm not enough, I don't deserve, or I can't be seen. These aren't moral flaws, they're survival strategies lodged in your nervous system. The technique you're learning is EFT tapping, tailored for deep work, a specific setup that acknowledges the pain, a focused tapping loop that shifts the body's energy response, and a powerful affirmation loop that rewires the subconscious. You'll learn how to locate a core belief, how to name it without shame, and how to release its charge through touch and voice. Keep breathing. The practice is gentle and potent, and will unfold step by step. Find a comfortable seat or lie down. Dim the lights or open a window. Choose what feels safe. Keep a glass of water close and a soft timer or phone nearby. If memories arise, let them float up without judgment. You can pause whenever you need. If you feel intense emotion, slow your breath and hold your hand at your heart until you feel steadier. This is a practice that honors your limits while inviting transformation. When you're ready, we'll begin with a short setup phrase to anchor your intent and to meet what's true without being overwhelmed. Place your fingertips lightly on the side of your hand at the karate chop point. Say out loud or softly to yourself, even though I feel, name the feeling or belief. I deeply and completely accept myself. Repeat that setup 3 times, letting each repetition feel more grounded. Notice how your body responds, tiny shifts, a small exhale, a softening. This is the seed for change, acknowledgement plus permission. Soon, we'll move through the tapping points together to gently dissolve the charge attached to that belief. Keep that phrase in your mind as we begin the first round. Take a slow breath and ask yourself, what's the repeating story that still shapes a part of your life? Notice the first thought that rises without editing. Maybe it's, I'm not enough, or I'm risky with my feelings, or success brings loss. Let the memory come, a time you first felt this way, the scene that anchored it. You don't need details, only the emotional tone. Notice where in your body this belief sits: your chest, throat, belly. Keep your attention soft and curious. In the next round, we'll address that feeling directly at each tapping point, and as you do, the memory's intensity will begin to shift. We'll move through the classic points: eyebrow, side of eye, under nose, chin, collarbone, underarm, and top of head. At each spot, you'll repeat a short reminder phrase, a concise naming of the belief or the felt sense, then breathe and tap in a steady, gentle rhythm. Countless people find that the body's nervous system catches the rhythm and begins to reorganize itself. I'll guide you through a slow run. You say the reminder, I'll cue the next point, and you keep breathing. This steady cadence is the vessel that carries emotional charge out of the body. Begin by tapping the eyebrow point. Say aloud, even though I believe I am not enough, I acknowledge this pain. Move to the side of the eye. This feeling of not being enough. Under eye, it tightens my chest. Under nose, I carry this story. Chin, it's been with me a long time. Collarbone, I see how it protected me. Underarm, I release some of its charge now. Top of head, I allow change. Pause, take a deep breath, and check the intensity of the feeling from 1 to 10. Notice any movement, smaller, softer, or perhaps a new memory bubbling up. Let's keep going and go a little deeper. If a specific memory came up, name one concrete detail in one sentence: a place, a line someone said, a felt moment. Use that single line as your reminder phrase as you tap again. The goal is not to relive, but to reprocess the emotion that once froze you can now move through. As you tap, allow your voice to carry honest, compassionate statements. I remember that time. I felt small. I did the best I could. These acknowledgments are the soil that dissolves the old wiring. You may feel warmth, a softening, or a release. Let it happen. We're preparing for a deeper, transformative round next. Now we'll move into the deepest round. Take the reminder phrase that felt most charged and shorten it into one crisp line, 2 to 5 words. As you tap each point, repeat that line and then immediately follow with a release phrase like acknowledged and allowed. Start at eyebrow, say your reminder, tap, then speak the release. Move deliberately through each point. If tears come, let them. If your breath catches, meet it with compassion. This is where the nervous system rewires. The repeated micro-affirmations plus physical touch create new neural pathways. Keep tapping. The pattern is beginning to lose its grip. You might hit resistance thoughts that say, "This won't work," or "I can't let go." Acknowledge the resistance with a brief phrase, "Even this doubt, I notice it." Tap through it. Resistance is not a failure. It's information, a final guard at the threshold. Thank it for protecting you, then invite it to step aside so new options can emerge. Keep your voice steady. Keep your breath even. With consistent attention, the resistance softens like a knot unthreading. We're retraining the system to accept gentler, truer messages. Now we anchor the positive. Craft an affirmation that feels true, even if small. Examples: I am enough, I am safe being seen, or I deserve abundance. Say it once while tapping the collarbone, then the top of the head, then the heart center with both palms. Repeat the affirmation across 3 complete tapping circuits, increasing conviction each time. Imagine the phrase sinking beneath the surface of your skin into the places the old belief had lived. Feel it anneal into your system, your body learning a new language of safety and worth. This is the peak notice, the power of each honest repetition. Stop tapping and rest your hand on your heart. Take a long, slow breath and sense how the energy feels now. Is there more space where tension used to sit? A small lift in the chest? A loosened jaw? Even a subtle shift is real progress. Notice the intensity of the belief now. Rate it again, 1 to 10. Celebrate any reduction. Remember, change builds cumulatively. Each round of compassionate attention rewires the circuitry. We'll close soon by anchoring these gains into your day-to-day life. To make this shift stick, weave short checkpoints into your day. Morning, 2 quick tapping rounds with your affirmation. Midday, a breath and a soft tap at the collarbone to recalibrate. Evening, a gratitude-focused tap to seal restorative energy. Keep your reminders short so you'll do them 2 to 3 breaths, a single phrase, and 3 gentle taps on 2 points. Small, consistent repetition is how the subconscious relearns safety and worth. Over time, you'll notice choices align differently: quieter self-talk, braver moves, clearer boundaries. Pay attention to the micro shifts. Less reactivity to criticism, a small pause before defaulting to self-judgment, curiosity returning where you previously shut down. Keep a short journal. Note 1 change each day. These small data points are proof that your nervous system is practicing a new story. If old patterns return, meet them with curiosity rather than panic. Return to your setup statement and tap briefly. progress is rarely linear. Trust the accumulated momentum you're creating with each compassionate practice. If a memory feels overwhelming or you encounter trauma responses that you can't soothe, reach out for professional support. Therapists trained in trauma and EFT can deepen and stabilize the work. Your safety is paramount. This practice is powerful, but it pairs best with compassionate guidance when the material is heavy. Remember, asking for help is an act of strength that amplifies your healing, not a sign of weakness. Place both hands over your heart. Breathe in for 4 counts, out for 6. Reflect on the gentle progress you've made. You named a belief, met it with kindness, and invited a new truth to take root. When you leave this practice, bring one small experiment into your day, a moment of self-compassion, a boundary you practice, or a tiny step toward a desire. If this guided sequence moved you, subscribe for more practices like this, share the video with someone who needs it, and tell us in the comments what belief you shifted today. Your journey matters, and by tending it, you change more than your own life. Take this final breath and step forward into your day with the newness you have created.